They say that if you fall into quicksand, you'll be slowly swallowed alive, sinking deeper and deeper until you disappear. That's because water bubbling up from below causes sand particles to float freely, making the sand lose its ability to support weight and supposedly pulling people under. To test that theory, the team gathered different grades of sand, each with varying coarseness, to find out which type would create the most realistic quicksand. They drilled multiple small holes into the bottom of a bucket, then placed it inside another bucket connected to a water hose. When the hose was turned on, water would bubble up through the holes from below. They filled the top bucket with regular sand and began testing. With the water off, a lead weight sat firmly on top, no sinking. But when they turned the water on, the lead slowly began to sink. That's when they realized they had successfully made real quicksand. After experimenting with several types of sand, they discovered that the finer the sand, the stronger the quicksand effect. Next, it was time for a full-scale test. Adam decided to experience quicksand firsthand. He cut a 2,000-gallon oil drum in half and drilled a ring of drainage holes around its sides to prevent the water level from rising too high. Meanwhile, Jamie built a filter system at the base to evenly distribute the water through the sand. They placed the giant drum in a recovery tank and connected a high-power water pump to its bottom. Then they poured in 20,000 pounds of sand. With the pump off, Adam could safely lie on top. The sand was firm and completely solid. But when Jamie switched the pump on, the sand began to loosen, slowly turning soft and fluid-like. Before long, the sand started to flow like water, and Adam's body began to sink. However, just as the quicksand reached his chest, something unexpected happened. Adam started to float back up. Even when others tried to push him down with force, he wouldn't sink any deeper. That's because when water mixes with a large amount of sand, the overall density becomes greater than that of the human body, allowing a person to float rather than sink. So despite what the movies show, quicksand can't actually swallow a person whole. If you ever find yourself stuck, you can escape easily with a bit of outside help or steady movement.